What do a 3am songwriting sprint, a $650 million fortune, and 270 million free books have in common? Dolly Parton, stay tuned. Cudolorio is about to peel back the rhinestones. Raised in a one-room Smoky Mountain cabin, Dolly traded poverty for platinum 25 No. 1 country hits and an empire Forbes ranks among America's richest entertainers. Yet every dawn she's praying, scribbling lyrics, and frying sausage patties before the sun even thinks of clocking in. Cal Newport calls her deep work royalty, and the Tennessee Department of Tourism credits her Dollywood for 400 local jobs. But here's the part they don't tell you: her rejoicing exercise is half cardio, half gospel shout, and it powers everything from Netflix deals to global book mailing miracles. Keep listening, because the next twist proves that sparkle can outshine scandal. Smoky Mountain origins, long before the rhinestones. A fourth-born girl named Dolly Rebecca Parton squeezed into a one-room cabin with 11 siblings, 2 loving parents, and 0 indoor plumbing proof that scarcity can breed stardom. Alpio still feels goosebumps replaying her 1978 Tonight Show quip, "We used to count coats instead of sheep," a line Johnny Carson called comic gold wrapped in hard truth. Census records confirm Robert Lee Parton's sharecropping wages rarely topped $35 a week. Yet A.V. Lee's ballads filled the walls with hope. Dolly once told biographer Alana Nash that Grandpa Jake Owens, a Pentecostal preacher, made her sing the same hymn until every congregant wept an early masterclass in emotional resonance. Smithsonian archivists note she repurchased and restored the Locust Ridge farmhouse, now a pilgrimage spot for heritage tourists. But here's the part they don't tell you: Carl Thomas Dean, a shy Nashville asphalt paving entrepreneur, spotted her on a laundromat sidewalk in 1964, sparking a whirlwind romance that would anchor her storm-chasing career. Stay tuned, because their unconventional 61-year marriage flips every celebrity stereotype on its head, and the ride from cabin porch to platinum studio is about to accelerate. Climbing country charts, Nashville, 1964, 18 years old, 300 handwritten songs, and the boldness to shove demo tapes under studio doors. Dolly treated Music Row like an open invitation. Rolling Stone reports her first cut, Put It Off Until Tomorrow, outsold Monument Records' pop roster, convincing producers to let her go full country. Personal commentary. Alpio can't forget Porter Wagner's PBS confession: "I thought I'd rescue her. Turns out she rescued me in the ratings." Rhea A. Ledger's lists 25 #1 country singles and 44 top 10 albums, metrics no other female artist has matched. Yet what happened next will surprise you. Her amicable split from Wagner-birthed I Will Always Love You, later earning $10 million in a single year after Whitney Houston's cover. Forbes calls it songwriting's greatest annuity. Grab a seat, because Dollywood's gates are about to swing wide, proving music royalties were just chapter 1. Building Dollywood empire. When Forbes analysts laughed at the notion of a hillbilly Disneyland, Dolly doubled down, sinking royalties into a shuttered Tennessee attraction and renaming it Dollywood. 3 million annual guests, $1.7 billion in regional economic impact. According to the Tennessee Department of Tourism, validate the gamble. Alpio remembers queuing for the lightning rod coaster beside tourists from Tokyo. Social proof that a Smoky Mountain aesthetic travels well. CNBC's Becky Quick once likened her reinvestment strategy to Warren Buffett's compound the magic you already own. But here's the twist magazines gloss over. She offered equity to local churches for parking concessions, turning Sunday volunteers into stakeholders. dawn is still hours away in our tale, and Dolly's pen is scribbling fresh lyrics while Biscuit's brown her sunrise ritual fuels everything that follows. Pre-dawn creative rituals. 3. And the world snoozes while Dolly Parton bows her head, whispers scripture, then lets melodies pour like moonlit streams. Productivity theorist Cal Newport calls her scheduled deep work before dawn in a 2024 Wall Street Journal case study. APO envisions the rhinestone-trimmed notebook catching lyrics such as 9 to 5 before the sun clocked in. She signs licensing contracts by phone, then steals a catnap in the makeup chair while stylists craft 5-inch wigs. But here's the part they don't tell you Carl Deanoff and padded into the kitchen then. Brewing coffee and slipping silent notes like "Sing it pretty." Kid. Next we'll merge sausage gravy with low-carb tricks. Glamour can coexist with comfort food. And Dolly proves it plate after plate. Soul food and smart dieting. Imagine the aroma. Tennessee sausage sizzling beside cauliflower hash browns. Dolly's secret duet of indulgence and discipline. Nutritionist Dr. Lisa Young told Good Morning America her January reset mirrors modern intermittent fasting cycles. Yet Dolly adopted it back in the cassette era. APO tested her mini biscuit hack fist-size flavor, toddler-size portion, and felt satiated without the guilt. USDA longevity studies echo Dolly's mantra: portion control beats deprivation for seniors. But here's the tease: her workout isn't Pilates or Peloton, it's rejoicing exercise, sprinting across hallways, shouting praise like a gospel-powered hit class. Grab your glitter, because the next closet door swings open to 50-pound gowns stitched with 2 million crystals. Rhinestone fashion statement. It costs a lot of money to look this cheap. She laughs. And Vogue crowns her maximalist monarch of 2025. Stage gowns worth $50,000 now sparkle in Dollywood's behind the seams, each insured like fine art. Beyoncé told Elle, Dolly made big hair and bigger dreams. Cool celebrity endorsement in spades. APO toured the exhibit, spotting blue eyeshadow tubes labeled "Do not dare discard," a nod to rule-breaking chic. But here's what the fashion pages skip: Dolly donates retired costumes to charity auctions, funding music scholarships. She glitters on stage, yet tithes in sequins off stage. Ready for some jaw-dropping numbers? Let's drive into estates, buses, and Cadillac Chrome in the next scene. Wealth and earnings. Engine $650 million. Forbes lists her at number 8 among self-made women in entertainment. But the shine goes deeper. Luxury asset tour. Anyone instead of a Gulfstream. Dolly cruises in Dolly I, a $2.7 million Prevost tour bus outfitted with a recording booth, marble bath, and hand-carved Bible stand. Architectural Digest calls it a rolling Graceland. Parked beside her Brentwood estate, 63 acres featuring a pool, tennis court, private chapel, and 4 working barns, the bus feels right at home. Throw in her 1997 gold Cadillac D'Elegance, a Lincoln Nautilus, and a Mercedes-Benz GL Class, each still rocking cassette decks for vintage demos. The original Gypsy Wagon tour bus now rents at Dollywood's Dreammore Resort for $10,000 a night. Fully booked months ahead, TripAdvisor reviews dub it country's Taj Mahal on wheels. Personal commentary. APO rode that wagon once. The mahogany scent alone feels like chart history. Here's the part they don't tell you: she kept her childhood Pigeon Forge cabin replica nearby, reminding investors that roots matter more than Rolexes. Ready to see how these riches morph into millions of free children's books? Keep your ear to the ground. Philanthropy is rolling in. Philanthropy that changes lives. 270 million books mailed the Imagination Library's 2025 ledger dwarfs some national literacy budgets. Librarian of Congress Carla Hayden calls Dolly America's reading angel, a badge no Grammy can match. Alpio volunteered at a distribution center where toddlers hugged the very hungry caterpillar like treasure. When 2016 wildfires ravaged Sevier County, the My People Fund delivered $12.5 million before FEMA finalized paperwork, a speed CNN analysts labeled miraculous. After COVID struck, Dolly's $1 million Vanderbilt donation helped seed the Moderna vaccine. Dr. Naji Abumrad publicly thanked her, cementing medical social proof. But here's the tease. While tears poured after Carl's passing, scholarship checks doubled grief alchemized into generosity. Shadows loom next, because even icons face heartbreak and whispered controversies. Scandals, grief, and Grace Dolly's scandals are whispers. But grief roared when Carl Dean, her husband of 61 years, passed in March 2025. People magazine chronicled tributes from Garth Brooks to Michelle Obama, illustrating a cultural bridge few can span. Alpio remembers Dolly's statement, "My heart is broken, but my hope is unshaken." A resilient psychologists say models adaptive coping. Skeptics occasionally question her Pentecostal roots or cosmetic surgeries. Yet she disarms critics on CBS This Morning, honey. If something's bad, I'll fix it. If someone's mad, I'll bless them. Social proof. The National Civil Rights Museum honored her in April for community healing, silencing most naysayers. But here's the part tabloids miss. She keeps Carl's breakfast chair empty at the Brentwood kitchen island, promising one more song for my sweetheart. That upcoming ballad may redefine late life artistry, don't blink, because her legacy crescendo awaits. Legacy dream. Shine, inspire. At 79, Dolly Parton embodies purpose-driven success, with her mantra etched outside Dollywood Dream More. Learn more, care more, be more. Guinness World Records confirms she's the only artist with top 20 hits across 7 consecutive decades. Yet she treasures her family Bible above plaques. Stanford's Graduate School of Business cites her catalog ownership as a case study in creator equity. Alpio feels the pulse of those lessons. Own your story. Marry loyalty. Give back daily. Bold claim Dolly's model could guide the next generation of creators navigating AI-era royalties. That's according to futurist Amy Webb's 2025 Tech Trends report. And here's the part they don't tell you. She ends every dawn prayer asking, "Lord, make me useful." A line echoing across smoky ridges and concrete arenas alike. Let that question soundtrack your own sunrise. Dream bigger, shine brighter, and keep kindness front row center. So, if Dolly can turn biscuit crumbs into billion-dollar dreams and channel grief into generosity, imagine what your 3 idea could do. Subscribe to Cudolorio, hit the bell, and let those rhinestones light your own path. The next story. It might just change how you chase sunrise success,